Against Pima. I would like to analyze this with you guys so that we can continue our process of improvement. I would like the focus moving forward to be understanding of the game. Some people call that soccer IQ. I think that we have a lot to learn in that aspect, and I believe that if each individual can increase the understanding of the game by a few points, collectively as a team, it will benefit us tremendously going forward. Um, in this game against Pima, obviously we had a successful result. I thought that we did play well. However, there were a lot of aspects of the game that could be improved, and that's why we're here, is to analyze the game and continue practicing and making it happen. There were opportunities in this game where we could have obviously had a lot more success. So the opportunities are there. The question will be, how do we respond? How do we go forward? And are we going to take our opportunities and become a much more powerful team? So let's analyze a few things here, okay? The first one is on defense. Then it happens here when we transition out of possession. So we have the ball here, we're trying to counter, and when we lose the ball right here. So as soon as we lose the ball, as we mentioned, defensively, all four players need to tuck in and drop back and not allow any through balls to happen. And you guys can see here that as this player moves forward, we are here, not in a line. This player is 3 yards away or 2 yards away from the center backs. Center backs are not creating separation between the two forwards, and we're very flat here. If you guys can see, it's not a line the way we want it to be. Very unorganized, and you guys can next see here how these three players are right now completely out of the picture with the through ball here because of poor organization and positioning. And then we have a fullback that's, like I said, 3-4 yards away and is keeping the player on sides. And you guys can analyze now the forward, who was a very good player, very smart player. Look what she does here to get in behind our defense. She's going to tuck in and make the run. And now with the through ball, 1, 2, 3, 4 players are out of the game. So you guys can see with why the through ball is such a dangerous play is because anytime there's a through ball, the forward is in front of goal, and one player can really go around 4 defenders. So we have to make sure that the through ball is always we cut that out always. Always have to cut out the through ball. And the way we need to do that is if these 4 players can be positioned here, there's no way that the ball's going to get through to you guys, to a forward, and the goalie won't catch it, or you guys won't be able to handle it. So we must immediately improve on that, as we have worked on that at practice. Hopefully just showing you guys this on the video will help you guys understand why we train to drop back as we are. Okay, the next one happens here as this is a team build-up, and there's quite a few things that we could have improved on. So we'll start here with goal kick or with Bridget. So we're building it out of the back. Center back gets the ball. Second center back needs to be here to give an option for the switch, not hide behind the forward. Fullback must be on the line and wide. And so right now we have no passing option here because of out of position center back. This is a good ball by Bridget to us, and great turn and step forward. So now this was a good build-up, successful, because 3 of their players are out of the game now, and the question now becomes, how do we transition forward in order to create an opportunity to score. You guys can see our 9 is stepping back because they want the ball. Not that's okay. I think that's okay. It drew this player to her, and then we get a great pass here. Okay. Now, what can we do better here? I think that the improvement can be, like I said, we always have to look to go forward at goal. Can this player take a first touch forward and attack the space and look to either shoot on goal or send the ball through? So in this case, can this first touch here be into this space in front of these players, and then we're dribbling forward and we're looking for one of our forwards to send them a through ball, or maybe we take a shot or something like that. If it's possible to do that, that's the best case scenario. In this case, we don't do it. We try to go back and we do the next best option, which is good. We make the pass. The overlap here happens by the fullback, which is great. But then the problem becomes here. So just in soccer, this is our forward, outside forward. This is our fullback. This is our midfielder. So they're in a triangle like they should be. In this game, obviously, you have to exchange the triangle with players depending on how the game goes. So in this case, when this pass was made here, you guys can see that at this moment there's another triangle, but we exchange players. Paul becomes the fullback, Alexia is the midfield player, and Bailey is the forward. With this said, when we are the forward, we want to be in line with their last defender, so and look for a through ball. So when this happens here, Bailey needed to be out here on sides, and then when this ball happened, we run onto it and we're in front of goal. You can see that you're here, you run onto it, and you go to goal. Instead, we lose it there. So good from Paul in the movement, good from Alexia in the pass. Bailey needs to be making that run through. Okay, but it was a good play, good overlap. So we just have to improve on that final thing. And again, that's dealing with the soccer understanding and knowing why we do the overlap. We do the overlap to create space for this. So improve on that. Another one is dealing with the understanding of the game that we saw here. The other team fouled us. So let me just go back to the foul. So there is a rampling going on here, and the ref awarded us with a foul. So I see this a lot when there is a restart in the game of soccer. We have to make sure that we're as alert as possible. That is the most important thing. We have to be alert, and everybody has to be on the same page, keeping their head up and understanding that if there's a gap that we can slip the ball through to score, we need to do it. Even one quick example here, when the ref called a foul, look at their goalkeeper. Just that's number one thing. Turns her back and doesn't even look at the ball now. If a shot happened, you could easily score a goal. The goalkeeper is not looking. Now I know it's not the easiest thing, but again, it does have to do with you guys being alert. But none of our players are paying attention to that. You can see in their eyes that there's nobody looking at the goalkeeper. Everyone's either having their head down, their back turned. So these are the little sneaky things that you guys have to understand in this game. Constantly alert to figure out a little gap to score. So that we didn't do that, which is okay. But then the next thing happens. Look at the gap here where Paul's going to send the ball. So Paul's sending the ball to Tessa here, and then you're going to go. So not a bad action, but before the pass is made, I just want you guys to pay attention. The player, which is Tessa, is not even paying attention to the ball, not paying attention to the surrounding, looking backwards. This is where, again, the understanding of the game is. This player needs to be like shouting at Paul to give her the pass as soon as possible so that the first touch happens up here. That way you can be in front of goal and not have the pressure of this player. So see, guys, the player is pressuring, and because of that, we don't have enough space to shoot, and then it's a poor shot. But it could have all been avoided if we understand the game and we position ourselves higher and we get the ball a little bit sooner. Now we're in front of goal, no pressure, and we could safely have a good shot on goal. So just by those little things, you guys can improve on in order to get us to the next level. Every aspect of the game has to be there in order for us to have the highest percentage to win and score goals. This is a shorter video, as I said. It's 5 minutes, but the next one will be longer. So until the next video.